The story we first brought you as breaking news on Good Day Atlanta this morning. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart joins us live at the Carroll County Jail. And Kevin, we understand the daughter of one of the victims has been charged with the killings.
Yeah, that is the big shocker. The teen daughter is now in custody, charged with 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault. She is here at the county jail being held without bond. In the Taj community just outside of Carrollton, they said this type of violence never happens here. But then it did. And detectives now say it wasn't a stranger, but the female victim's 17-year-old daughter, Sarah Grace Patrick, now accused of shooting her mother, Christian Brock, and stepfather, James Brock.
We don't know what goes through the mind of a child who wants to harm their parents.
In fact, investigators confirmed Patrick is the one who called 911 after her little sister, only 5 years old at the time, found their parent shot to death back on February 20th. Nearly 5 months later, deputies tell reporters a trail of evidence led the case to the 17-year-old.
She's 17. She's kind of been out on her own. She's lived with different family members and kind of moved all over the place.
This woman, Jody, did not want her face shown, is a neighbor and friend of the family, including the suspect.
I hugged her and I told her that I was so sorry.
She feels betrayed.
I kept watching the funeral over and over when she was up there talking.
Now, I don't know what was going through her mind. Now, I hate to say it, the first thing that came to my mind, which I don't know. The only thing I could think about is there's only 2 options. Either something's wrong in her head or something happened to her that made her snap like this. I don't know. There's nothing. There's no evidence. At least I haven't seen any evidence of anything happen. But let's keep watching this video. This is crazy.
I said, there's something about her. To me, she was fake crying.
You should know her biological father turned her in Tuesday morning.
Our team has pursued every lead, sifted through mountains of physical and digital evidence, conducted countless interviews, and collaborated with agencies such as the FBI, the GBI Crime Lab.
There's no official word of motive, problems in the home, or prior calls to the home on the teen suspect, but Jody claims the mother shared what was going on inside this home.
All she said was Sarah Grace was bucking her because she didn't want to be there. She wanted to live with her daddy.
Investigators are, for now, happy to have an arrest.
That's a crazy reason to kill your mom and stepdad now. I don't know if that's the reason, but if it is, killing your mom and stepdad over because you want to live with the father. Jesus, I don't want to make excuses for her, but maybe her children overreact. I don't know. Jesus, this is crazy. God dang. Let's keep going.
Arrest as the justice system tries to make sense of this.
I believe, according to his family, he had a lot of heart trouble. He'd had numerous heart surgeries. I believe he may have been waiting on a heart transplant at some point. And to have his life cut short, that's a big takeaway from this story. And that a mother and a stepfather will never be able to raise their children.
And investigators say they continue to chase some chatter on social media, and they're not ruling out more arrests. Reporting live from Carroll County, Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.
Just so shocking. Kevin, thanks.
Now, we'll get into that a little bit later, but that is wild. Where did she get the gun? Because they were shot. There's a lot of questions about this. Where did she get the gun? What was going through her mind? They said it happened back in February. So they've been investigating this whole time, and she wasn't a prime, not a prime suspect. I'm assuming that eventually she was a suspect. But that is crazy. Now I'm gonna follow the story, see if they come up. She talks about a motive. That's the main thing I want to know about is why. Why did she do it? Did she have any help? But if someone's caught, will we really know the reason why she did it? Or would she make an excuse? Because the easiest thing to say, and I hate to say this, I truly hate to say this, but the easiest thing she can say is that she was assaulted. And all they can do is investigate to find out if that claim was real. But it's tragic situation all around. Tragic situation all around. Jesus. There's so much stuff happening in the world that we have to talk about. We have to review the world together. Jesus, makes me. All right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.